I'm going to be opening this 2018 Washington Capitals Stanley Cup Champions commemorative set. So, I this is not for resale. This is something I just wanted to collect sort of for memories. So I'm not gonna sleeve anything. I'm just gonna put it in one of these, like I put the Nationals ones in one before. See? So, because I'm gonna keep these, so put this in this one. I'm gonna keep these forever. I'm not gonna ever sell them. Maybe my sons can sell them when I'm long dead. I think one thing to note, I don't know much about hockey in general. It's really the only time I watched hockey. This is when the Caps were in the playoffs. So if I'm talking out my butt, I'm sorry. But so it just says the same thing on all sides, just Capitals, Stanley Cup champions. Okay. Um, let's see what we got in here, and then there's a thing in here. It looks like there's going to be two things. It's kind of weird because it looks like there's going to be more, but there's just one thing. It's odd. Oh, this is a thick pack though. Let's get into it. All right. How many cards are there? 25 cards plus 5 season highlight cards. It feels like more than 30 cards in here. This feels like quite thick. All right. Let's see what we got here. We have a Stanley Cup champion, Alex Ovechkin. Cool. It's weird they call him Alex. Usually I always refer to as Alexander. But that's cool. Obviously, Nicholas Backstrom. Yep. Obviously, Ovi is the card. Everybody, the main card, right, from the main guy. Nathan Walker. I don't really remember Nathan Walker. Sorry. Some autofocus problems. Andre Buravotsky. Don't really remember Andre Buravotsky either. But Tom Wilson. Definitely remember Tom Wilson, the sort of enforcer, and he did score some goals too, right? Yeah, 3-point streak. Um, Michael Kempney. Don't really remember him either, but okay. In the regular season finale and a career plus, yeah. Some of these guys, I guess 25 people on a team, you're not gonna get everybody everybody is going to have the whole team. TJ Oshie, Delaware Oshie, really important part of this team, right? So cool. Kristen, I don't even know how to say this name. Juice. I don't really remember him either. He's a rookie defenseman and an assist for one of the claim clinching. Okay, Orlov, remember him. Um, Holtby, yes. So Holtby, great game. Sorry, great series, great playoff series as a goalie. Remember, there was all that controversy whether he should be the goalie or not, but definitely worth it. Definitely smart sticking with him. Devontae Smith-Pelly. So DSP, nice. He was what, like a third liner, but he ended up being a huge part of the playoffs and the Stanley Cup Finals. Just scoring when they needed scores, scoring at opportune times basically. And I think he'd probably go to any place in DC and get a free meal. Travis Boyd. Vaguely remember Travis Boyd. Okay. Yeah, I know. This is what 2 years before the Nationals victory, so I just don't remember as much. Uh, and also, like I said, I don't watch hockey as much, but definitely enjoyed that year of the Stanley Cup Finals. I don't know. It's hard to describe. There was something like when the playoffs started that it just kind of felt like the Caps year, which was different because I remember when the Nationals won, it didn't feel like that till they were like actually winning the series, but It's kind of odd. Um, anyway, Jacob Rana, definitely important part of the team. Um, Jacob Jarabek, don't really remember him either. Oh, and I'm seeing my lighting. I changed it up a little bit. I have a new camera, but it looks like I didn't put enough backlighting. So anyway, John Carlson, definitely one of the most important defenders, and was he known for being a scoring defender as well? So definitely important capital. Shane Gersek, vaguely remember him. Um, Jay Beagle, did I feel like he was not on the team? He was important in the year they won, but he wasn't on the team very long. Yeah. So, 10-year vet. Yep. Helped win the Tampa Bay game. Chandler Stevenson. Uh, important. It says he was important in the first round series against Columbus. I don't really remember him that up. Sorry. Alex Chiasson. Uh, Jason. Yeah. Sorry. Not up on my hockey. Kuznetsov. Trying to say that fastly, say it correctly, but yeah, 8 winning goals in 2017 20. All right, anyway, they're definitely an important part of the team. Lars Eller, 3 points in the 6-3 wins Pittsburgh against the Penguins in round two, and yeah, and goals and assists in the Eastern Conference. So I think that was important. That was what was cool about that they beat. They came back and I can't remember. I think they were. I don't think they were ever behind against Columbus, or maybe not that much, but they came back down against the Penguins and they won. And they were down. What was it? 3-2 against Tampa Bay in the finals. The Eastern Conference Finals. And came back. So I mean that was awesome. And then I don't, not to say that was a letdown, but it's like they kind of just rolled over the Knights. So it wasn't that much of a big deal. Grauber, or the other goalie that didn't play much in the playoffs, but okay. Orpik, yeah, remember him, and important part of the team. Brett Connolly. Okay, sounds sort of familiar. I don't really remember. Probably if it was 2018, I probably still remember. Matt Niskin. I think that's the last of the team cards. Okay. Okay, season highlight. This is Ovechkin opens 2017-18 season with 7 goals in his first 2 games, and the Caps earn wins at Ottawa versus Habs in home opener. So this is just so this is where we start to kind of recap the season. He started off strong. I think that was after he said we're not going to suck this year. So okay, season highlights: Capitals get goals from 5 different skaters, beat Toronto in NHL Stadium Series at Navy Marine Corps Memorial Stadium. That's cool. I don't remember that. I'm like when they do those like what are they called classics? Like sometimes I sort of try to watch it, but like I said hockey's not my jam. This was just like a special year, so I want to kind of remember that. This was also the first time like my kids saw a DC team win the championship, so that was cool. Because it was before the Nationals won, and they hadn't seen the Wizards or the Washington football team win, because they weren't alive yet. It's the last time they won. Okay, season highlights. Ovechkin opens with scoring with power play marker versus Winnipeg, becoming 20th player with 600 career goals. Yeah, I remember them talking about this in DC about how he became or like joining the 600 club, and just you can't. It's not focusing on the text very well. How he's kind of an all-time great at that point, and then them winning kind of showed that he was more than just a scorer, and he was a team player still too. Okay, Caps beat Columbus in Game 6 of opening round to complete comeback from 2 games to none hole, eliminating Blue Jackets. So yeah, they were down every series. And I think I remember DSP had a huge goal to like a go-ahead or a tying goal in one of the crucial games in that series. Okay, season highlights. Buravatsky scores twice. Holtby registers second straight shutout to lead Caps to win in Game 7 of Eastern Conference Final. So they skipped the Penguins. That's weird they didn't show a Penguins season against the Penguins since that was been their main rival and the person knocking them out of the playoffs for years. But anyway, so this is the their comeback against the Tampa Bay Lightning. So important. And oh yeah, I just see. Oh sorry, if I just had been putting it a little bit closer, they would have been better the whole time. Anyway, and then what what happened here? Oh okay, but there's not. Did I miss one? This is kind of bizarre because they didn't. There's not a season highlight of the actual Stanley Cup. That is weird. Okay. Um. Uh. Okay. I don't understand the season highlight things that they did. I wish that they had. This is the I think this Kuznetsov one is. Is this different from the other Kuznetsov? Or did I look at that? No, this is different. Okay, so I guess there must be a special card in each deck, maybe. Because there's two of these Kuznetsovs. I'm gonna both in. Right. There we go. Bring this one down. So this is like the special one. It's SP5, not one of the regular numbers. Um, helped get a huge monkey off Washington's back, getting the game winner 5-27 into overtime of Game 6 of the Metropolitan Division Final with a 2-1 win. The Caps alone in Pittsburgh after having lost 7 straight playoff series to the Penguins. Okay, so yeah, that is mentioning the Penguins. That's important. I'm glad they did that. I guess I'm glad they had all the players, and I'm glad they had like one. I guess there's 5. There's this is SP5. I'm assuming there's 5 specials, and it's a you don't know what you're gonna get. In terms of the season highlights, I wish there was a one for each round of the playoffs. There's one for like some kind of really loaded in terms of the regular season, and there's not even one for the Stanley Cup Finals, or even just the celebration. So that's kind of weird, but a pretty cool pack. I like it. Uh, I can't compare. The Nationals one I got was just like a pack of cards that like the Nationals cards for that year. I couldn't get the celebrate like the World Series champion cards. They were sold out everywhere. So maybe they'll be in stock later because I just bought these ones and I just bought I was just looking for the World Series Nats one. So maybe they'll be back later. But they didn't seem to be in stock anywhere on the web. And I'm not spending 4 times as much for it. But anyway, like I said, this will be a nice sort of memory. I'm not going to try to resell it. I think it's cool the way it is. Let's put it in a book and then look at it. Remember that awesome like playoff year they had and winning the cup. It was just I don't know. In both the Nationals and the Caps, it seemed like all of DC was behind them, but just all coming from behind and beating Pittsburgh, and this is really special. I don't know how to describe it. Anyway, that's it for the night. I think that's it for the cards until maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll get some more NBA cards open. But anyway, next time everybody, take it easy.